Today for my jam session video, what I'd like to do is talk about the shoulder and more specifically the rotator cuff. So a lot of times people will say, oh, my shoulder bugs me, or I did a lot of carpentry work where I'm going overhead, or a lot of painting work. And sometimes it can just be the tendons within that shoulder or the muscles within that shoulder that makes up the rotator cuff that could be injured. So today I want to talk about some muscle movements that can help stretch out those tendons and strengthen some of the muscles that make up that rotator cuff. So first of all, talk about the rotator cuff. Rotator cuff is made up of four muscles. You have the subscapularis that runs in the front, the supraspinatus that runs right underneath the clavicle, the infraspinatus, and the teres minor that work in the back. So for more detail, by all means, I'll give you a little bit of where you can check out a little bit more detail on that. So first thing, I want to just focus on the movement internal rotation that's going to actually help to stretch out the infraspinatus and the subscapularis in the front. So what I'm doing is I'm setting up this cable here, and it's attached, so I don't have to worry about grabbing a dumbbell, which would actually pull down and work against me because the gravity wouldn't pull that dumbbell down. So I'm going to attach this right here. I have a weight on here, about 20 pounds. Since the shoulder is a small muscle group, I don't need a lot of weight. All I'm going to do is I'm going to let the cable pull me and pull my arm out. And my elbow is going to stay nice and kind of tucked in. I'm just going to rotate the arm in and come out. So I'm just going to go to midline, so essentially just lining up with the body and let it extend out. You'll feel this stretch along the shoulder here. Now, the next exercise I want to do is going to be a lateral movement coming out. So without using the cable, I'm just going to show you from here. All I'm going to do is I'm going to raise out and come back down. Now you can use this with a cable setup. I just find it a little bit easier to do it this way. And what we're doing is working that supraspinatus muscle that runs, like I mentioned, underneath that clavicle, coming out and coming back down. So now I want to work the external rotation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just turn around for a bit. And for this one, I'm going to grab that same cable. I'm rotating it out and coming back in. So in this one, we're working that rear deltoid area, or that infraspinatus and teres minor, those two muscles that make up, again, that rotator cuff. So that's just simply some exercises you can do. Again, rotator cuff issues, hopefully not, or before surgery type exercises, or before surgery would be required. I would suggest these movements just to stretch out prior to doing any chest movements, overhead movements, or definitely be wary of doing any overhead pounding or painting, and just stretch out the shoulder a little bit before you do those things. For more information, you can check out my website. Actually, the website that I'm at currently is at profitnessinc.com. My name is Jason, so it'd be Jason at profitnessinc.com. And if you enjoy this video, by all means, let me know, comment, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.